out in front of your mat and prepare yourself for Vinyasa Sun Salutation B. We will keep breathing in Ujjayi Pranayama through all our practice. Push the plant of your feet to the mat, engage your core, tuck your tailbone in, roll your shoulder back, inhale and release the hands to the side of the body in Samastiti. Look forward. Exhale. Now bend your knees, raise your arms up in Uttanasana, chair pose. Here, try to keep your back flat, engaging your core, keeping your tailbone in, and be mindful that your ear should be distant from your shoulder. Look between your palms, inhale. Exhale, bend forward, trying to not pushing the hips back. And go all the way down in Uttanasana. Here, try to keep your chest close to your thighs and go all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, head up, chest up. Try to straighten your back. Look forward, inhale, in halfway lift, and then straighten your leg. Exhale, step your feet back, and exhale, go all the way down in low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Here, elbows are close to the rib cage and engage your core, keep your tailbone in. If you can maintain easily this pose, you can try to release your knee to the mat, but always keeping your tailbone in. Then tuck your toes, inhale, push your palms to the mat and look up, open your chest for upward facing dog. Try to keep your chest open and your ear distant from your shoulders. Exhale, push your hips to the ceiling, and here, exhale in downward facing dog. Try to point your tailbone through the ceiling and look between your navel. Push the mat away with your palms and keep your shoulders active. Then try to straighten your back, your legs, releasing your heels to the mat. Keep your abdomen in. Then step your right foot between your palms. Turn your left foot in a 45-degree angles and try to align your knee over your heel and raise your hands up. Look between your palms for Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Here, try to square your hips in front of you and keep your shoulder away from your ears. Look up. Try to go a little bit down. Inhale and exhale. Release your palms to the mat. Step your foot back and exhale. Go all the way down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, chest up, head up, upward facing dog. Exhale and tuck your toes, hips towards the ceilings, downward facing dog. Keep your abdomen in, push the mat away, point the tailbone to the ceiling, release your heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot between your palms, look forward and turn your right foot in a 45-degree angles. Again, keep aligned your knee over your heel, and then raise your arms. Inhale in Warrior 1, square your hips, look between your palms, keep your arms straight. Inhale and exhale, release the arms to the mat, and then step your left foot back and go all the way down in low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Again, if you can stay here, try to release the knee on the mat and tuck your tailbone in, engage your core, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Raise your chest, your head up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Here, breathe for 1, 2, deep Ujjayi breathing, 3, push the mat away, 4, release your heels, 5. Again, try to step or walk in front of the mat. Join feet together, and here, go in halfway lift, straightening your back, straightening your legs, look forward, and then exhale, go all the way down, chest close to the thighs, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, raise your hands up, inhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Keep your back flat, and then exhale, release, arms by the side of the body in Samasthiti. We're gonna go to another half round on the left side this time. Take your time in Samasthiti and then bend your knees, raise your arms up, inhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Again, try to keep your abdomen in, arms are straight, and then bend all the way down, back forward, Uttanasana, just close to the thighs. Exhale. Inhale, just up, lift your head up, straighten your back, look forward, halfway lift. Then step back with your left, right foot and go all the way down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows close to the rib cage, tuck your tailbone in, release your knees to the ground if you need to make your adjustment. And then inhale, untuck your toes, open your chest, lift your head up, upward facing dog. Then exhale, push your hips towards the ceiling for downward facing dog. Here, breathe. Try to point your tailbone through the ceiling, release your heels slowly, look between your navels. Keep your shoulders far away from your ear, your arms are active. Push the palms to the mat, and then inhale, step your left foot forward and turn your right foot in a 45-degree angle. Try to be aligned with your knee over your heel. Raise your arms up, inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Here, square your hips, look in front of you, raise the arms up, look between the palms, keep the shoulder away from your ear, try to go a little bit more down. And exhale, release your palms to the mat, step your left foot back, and go all the way down in low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, release your feet, press the palms to the mat, chest open, and ear away from your shoulder, look up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, downward facing dog. Here again, push the mat away with your hands. Keep your shoulder, your arms active. Try to point your tailbone through the ceiling, look between your navel and release your heels. Here, step your right foot between your palms, look forward, turn your left foot in a 45-degree angles and inhale, raise your arms up for Virabhadrasana 1. Try to square your hips, look between your palms, roll yourself a little bit down. Be aware of your knee if it is in line with your heel. Cup and exhale. Release your arms to the side of the mat, of your feet. Release your feet back and go all the way down. Exhale in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest up. Lift your head up, look up. Exhale, untuck your toes, push your hips toward the ceilings for downward facing dog. And here, breathe for 1, 2, deep Ujjayi breathing, 3, point tailbone through the sky, 3, 4, try to release your heels, 5, keep your abdomen in, and step or walk in front of your mat, join your feet together and straighten your back, straighten your leg, look forward for halfway lift and then bring your chest close to your thighs and bend all the way down. Exhale, Uttanasana. Again, inhale, bend your knees, lift your arms up, look between your palms, straighten your back for Uttanasana, chair pose, and then release your arms to the side of the body. Exhale in Samasthiti. Inhale in Samasthiti. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms up, and inhale in Uttanasana. Exhale, bend forward all the way down, Uttanasana. lift chest up, head up, straighten your back in halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back and go all the way down in Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, head up, chest up, upward facing dog. Exhale, push hip to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your palms and turn your left feet in a 45-degree angles. Raise your arms up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release your palms on the mat, step your foot back and go all the way down. Exhale in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Release the heel on the mat. Inhale, step your left foot between your palms and raise your arms up for warrior one. Square your hips, look between your palms. Exhale, release your palms, step your foot back, go all the way down. Exhale in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, one. Breathe, Ujjayi Pranayama. 2. Push your hips towards the ceiling. 3. Release your heels to the mat. 4. Look between your navel. 5. Inhale. Walk in front of the mat. Straighten your leg and your back. Look forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend your knee, lift your arms up. Uttanasana. Chair pose. Release your hands. Exhale in Samastiti. Now we will continue on the other side, the left side. Inhale, bend your knee, raise your arms up, look between your palms. Chair pose. Exhale. Uttanasana, chest to the thighs, go all the way down, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, chest up, look forward, exhale, feet back, go all the way down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up, chest open, exhale, hips toward the ceiling. Point your tailbone to the ceiling, downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, step your right foot between your palms, look in front of you, and raise your arms up for warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Exhale, release your palms to the mat, step your foot forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, untuck your toes, hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, step your left foot between your palms and turn your right foot in a 45-degree angle. So raise your arms up. Inhale, warrior one. Square your hips, look between your palms. Go all the way down with your hips. And exhale, release your arms, step your left foot back. And exhale, go all the way down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, chest open, look up, push the mat with your hands, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, deep Ujjayi breath. 1, 2, push your hips, push your tailbone to the ceiling. 2, engage your arms. 3, release your heels to the mat. 4, look between your navel. And 5. Now walk or step in front of the mat and halfway lift. Lift your head up, chest up, look forward, straighten your back, your leg, and then exhale, bend all the way down, Uttanasana. Again, inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms up, chair pose, Uttanasana. Release your hands in Samastiti. Inhale, lift your arms up, bend your knees, Uttanasana, chair pose. Bend forward, try to not move your hips, exhale in Uttanasana. Raise your head up, look forward, straighten your legs, halfway lift. Now here you can step back or jump in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, chest open, head up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push the hips through the ceiling. Look between your navel, step your right foot between your palms, and turn your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Square your hips, raise your arms. Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Sitting your arms, try to push your hips forward and then exhale. Release your hands to the mat, step your right foot back and go all the way down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, look up, open your chest, push the mat, upward facing dog. Exhale, untuck your toes, hips through the ceiling, downward facing dog. Try to push your hips through the ceiling and then release your heels. Exhale. Inhale, left foot between your hands. Raise your arms, look up, warrior one. Adjust yourself. And exhale, release your arms, step your left foot back and go all the way down. Exhale in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, hips towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward and try to step or jump forward in Chaturanga, in halfway lift. Straighten your back, you straighten your leg, flatten your back, and go all the way down in Uttanasana. Bend your knees, inhale, raise your arms up in chair pose. Exhale, release your hands in Samasthiti. We're gonna execute the third and last round for both the side. Inhale, raise your arms up, bend your knees, look between your palms, Uttanasana, chair pose. Exhale, go all the way down, bend forward in Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, straighten your back, see your legs, in halfway lift forward. Exhale, step forward or jump back in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your chest and head up, look up, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips towards the ceiling, look between your navel. Exhale in downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your palms. Turn your left foot in a 45-degree angles. Inhale, lift your arms up, look between your palms, straighten your arms, square your hips, warrior one. Release your hands to the mat, exhale. Go all the way down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep your ear away from your shoulders, look up. Exhale, push your hips to the ceiling, look between your navel, release your heels. Inhale, step your left foot between your palms. Turn your right foot in a 45-degree angle, square your hips. Align your knee with your heel, raise your arms up, warrior one. Keep your arms straight, look between your palms. And then exhale, release your palms to the mat, step your foot back. Exhale, go all the way down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, push the mat with your hands, look up, upward facing dog. Exhale, release your heels on the mat, look between your navel, and breathe in downward facing dog for 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Keep your shoulder active and away from your ear. Look between your navel. 3. Try to put your tailbone towards the ceiling. 4. Keep your abdomen in. 5. And then look forward, bend your knees and jump or walk in front of the mat in halfway lift. Straighten your back, straighten your legs. Look forward and then exhale, bend all the way down to Uttanasana, chest or thighs. Bend your knees, raise your hands up, look between your palms, keep your back flat in chair pose.